Hello YouTube, my name is Juan. I'm also go by JR. This is Tinker Garage. So like I said before in my previous video, I'm a guy that likes to tinker with things. I'm a guy that likes to do DIY. My previous video you saw my wife's car, which is behind me, and then there's this huge gate in the dash, and I'm gonna title this video Disaster Dash. Like I said before, I live in Phoenix, and during the summers it gets extremely hot, especially inside of the vehicles. And I attempted to repair my wife's cracked dash, not knowing that there was a bunch of like micro fractures along the whole dash. So I decided to let's pull it out. Let's see if I can glue it together. And it was a disaster. It was a complete disaster. So in this video, I'm trying to just kind of show you guys, if you're going to attempt to do something like that, make sure you double check it, because I pulled on one little corner of it. There was two parts of the dash that were completely broken that I was like, oh, okay, those are easy to glue up. But on the corner, when I actually pulled the dash out, oh my God, it just exploded on me. So hold on one second. We'll go to the car and then I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. All right, guys. So like stated before in my previous video, this is a 2005 Nissan Altima. It's been a really good car. Really nothing really wrong with it. We keep up the maintenance pretty regular. We use, you know, the high-end synthetic oils and the heavy-duty filters. But this is what I was talking about, the disaster in my wife's car. So like I said before, here on this corner, the left-hand corner, is a vent, the right vent, the vent, and then on the inside was a storage compartment. This did not come in with the navigation. So like I said before, there was two parts that were actually broken on this dash that I figured that I was going to be able to glue up. There was a section that was right here about a good 2 to 3 inches long, and then there's another section on this side 2 to 3 inches. Like I said before, I took off the AC control panel, had to unplug it. After unplugging, I actually had an airbag trouble code. In my last video I kept on calling that a seatbelt code, and it wasn't that. It's an actual airbag trouble code that wouldn't go away until I finally figured out a way to get it to go away. But I disconnected this, and as you see, the trim goes along the radio and up along all the way across. So I was able to get this part on the bottom of the radio completely out with no issues until I hit about this corner here. As soon as I was prying, after I unscrewed everything, of course, after I tried to pry up, that's when disaster happened, and it exploded in my face into a billion, quadrillion pieces. So hold on one second and I'll show you the rest of what's left of the dash. Oh. Alright, so as you guys can see, this is what's remaining of the dash. There are the little AC vents I was talking about right there. I actually broke one of the clips right here also, because this is on my kind of like a runner. But you see where that piece was broken, that piece actually stayed on. And there is a storage compartment. So yeah, so lesson learned, lesson lived. I have tried to glue this bad boy up, and as you can see, not that great, because this was actually one whole section before. I tried to glue another piece to it and actually crack this. So just being in the Arizona heat, it just degraded the plastic to where this is just literally just like that, just falling apart. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to buy a brand new one. I was trying to be a little frugal, went to maybe 6 different junkyards in Phoenix and couldn't find anything that had a tan dash cover, or console, I guess you can say. Or no, it's not like console, it's a dash cover or trim. Everyone that I found, exact same scenario. They were all just destroyed. So it looks like somebody before me went and tried to pull a piece out and completely destroyed. So I'm gonna have to just order a brand new one to get it replaced. I know it's kind of ghetto looking. It looks like the car actually got stolen, but like I said, hopefully somebody learns from this video. You see what I did, and maybe take a little more precaution on trying to get it out. I did use like screwdrivers and trim pieces. You know, tried to be as gentle as possible when I pulled it out, but it was just to no avail. It just completely destroyed on me. So, like I said before, hopefully this helps somebody out. And you can kind of see what happens when something goes wrong. All right, so now you guys saw what happened to my dash, so, or my wife's dash, I should say. So, like I said, at Tinker Garage, I like to mess with things, I like to fix things, I like to tinker with things, and it doesn't always go well. So this is one of the ones that actually completely failed, and I ended up breaking it. So now I'm gonna have to buy a brand new one and replace it. But that's okay. You know, you live and you learn. So hopefully if somebody sees this and sees how bad their dash is, like, man, I might want to take a second chance of looking at it. I mean, a little bit more closer than like what I did. Cause like I showed you, it just completely exploded on me. So, but that's what happened. So I'll be ordering one of those here hopefully shortly. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments below and I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. And then hopefully this is what kind of channel that I show you, that, you know, I like to tinker with things. I like to DIY, and it doesn't always go well. So thank you for watching, and adios. You guys have a good night.